Today for Devotions with Daniella, we are reading White Women Get Ready, How Healing Post-Traumatic Mistress Syndrome Leads to Anti-Racist Change by Amanda K. Gross. I've been reading this book a little bit every day for my own process of deconstructing the delusion of white supremacy, and if you would like to join me, you can get copies attached here. It's a chapter called Up Close and Personal. The cute little ice cream store in our neighborhood was a leisurely 20-minute stroll from the home we shared. After several months of separation, my partner had officially moved out. Felicia and I had given Kayla a grand send-off to an actual big city, and so now there were only two of us cohabitating in a huge 3-story Victorian. I remember it as a joyful time. Felicia and I walked to get ice cream in the sunshine, commenting on the changes in the neighborhood with a mix of sorrow, anger, and acceptance. I remember when this used to be all Black-owned small businesses, she said as we crossed the bridge to the whiter side of the tracks. But this day, as in many others, she was not going to let the greed of white supremacy steal her joy. The cool pink and white interior greeted us cheerfully as soon as we pulled open the door. That day, they had an exceptionally large selection of dairy-free flavors. Felicia was thrilled and, of course, wanted to try them all. The white people ahead of us in line watched the pair of us curiously as we discussed flavors, laughing, our heads intimately close together. As so often happened when we were in public, one of them came over to interrupt our conversation and give us unsolicited advice. I know in general, as white people, we've been socialized to copiously confer our opinions and to feel comfortable imposing our bodies, words, and energies on others, especially people of color. But I do wonder how much my presence encouraged these random white strangers even more. See, this Black woman is approachable. She likes white people. I imagined this subconscious reel moving through them as the white stranger eagerly approached. This particular white person, ice cream in hand, moved into our interpersonal bubble to absolutely insist that we get their chosen flavor, even offering us a try. Although we mentioned that their selection contained dairy and thus wouldn't be an option, they kept insisting this flavor was the best one and we should order it too. They tried to strike up other conversation, curiously looking at us both as if they were trying to decipher our relationship. Felicia smiled back and nodded, not saying much. Eventually, they sauntered out of the building, still murmuring about how their flavor was the tastiest. I already knew what I wanted, chocolate, but tried the cherry flavor just for fun. After her third or fourth taste, Felicia was also ready to order and insisted on paying. She ordered for me, and my daughter will have a chocolate one, she told the ice cream scooper with playful sincerity. I responded to this new development with my usual poker face as I frantically tried to analyze the meaning of her words on the inside. It felt a little strange. I'd heard her describe our relationship in various terms in the past. Typically, she introduced me as my very dear friend. Occasionally, depending on the context, she would share more details, like that we were housemates or that we had a neat mentor-mentee, teacher/student co-working relationship. And while she had referenced having maternal protective feelings toward me and also every other human she encountered who was at least 10 years younger than her, this was the first time she explicitly called me daughter and claimed me as her child. I'm retrieving the files now, the ones related to my yoga teacher. On this one, I wrote on the top tab, ice cream parlor. She called me daughter. It's a special one. I put it in a pink and white striped folder to match the memory and drew a little ice cream cone icon in the corner with a silver glitter pen. Years later and thousands of miles away, I'm finally ready to pull out the files for another closer look. And the next section is called Deconstructing Family, and we'll read that tomorrow. Check out White Women Get Ready by Amanda K. Gross.